Welcome back, fellow dragons. I'm technically playing 2 games right now. Game number 1, obviously Norn9. Game number 2, do I have food poisoning? Which, okay, so allow me to explain. So, there were some pork chops in my freezer that were slightly freezer burnt. I made stir fry with them. And now it's time to figure out if they were, I'm starting to wonder if maybe they were more than just slightly freezer burnt. Because while freezer burnt stuff isn't usually inedible, it's not great. However, it did sit in the fridge for a period of time while it was thawing, so that slow increase from frozen cold to different cold, but still food safe cold, may have fucked it. It may have been a bigger problem. So if I suddenly throw off my headphones and start cussing, and you hear me stomping away to the bathroom, that's why. I don't think I gave myself food poisoning, but I might have given myself food poisoning. So we'll see how this goes. Itsuki, I know you're in here. Get out here, you bastard. Fine.
So.
One moment, fellow dragons. Sorry, that was a little bro interruption. The food poisoning has not occurred this quickly, if at all. Good morning. You're up bright and early again. Did you want to see me that badly? You must really enjoy wasting your breath. Let's get moving. Good, I was able to keep my cool. A wave of relief washed over me. A few days have passed since that dream. Since then, nothing out of the ordinary has occurred, and peace has reigned on the ship. However, avoid looking into his eyes. Do not allow yourself to be discombobulated by his banter. Ignore it all. I continued to repeat that mantra in my head. Lately, Itsuki has outdone himself with behavior that is even more over the top than usual. It's like he's actually flirting now instead of pretend flirting to fuck with people. He would often touch me unnecessarily and constantly slip inappropriate things into conversations. He always invaded my personal space, but it was on a whole different level now. He used to joke about it more, but now it feels different. It seems more pleasant. Like he's actually enjoying it and not just fucking around. What is he smiling about? And what is the cat's tail twitching about? What is it, Tim? What's wrong? Why are you all tail twitchy? Are you okay? Oh, he angry. What's with the angry tail? Why do you have angry tail? What? What? Do I need to shake a cat toy for you? I have one. It's right here. I could shake it for you while playing the game and the fellow dragons would never know. Are you in a hunty mood? What is he smiling about? This not good. The fact that I get perplexed by his words means that I still require further mental training. Keep it together. Keep it together. Today I will stay resolute and strong. Hey, what do you keep thinking about? Look at me, would you? There are only two of us here, and yet you're making me feel lonely. Huh? See, Itsuki's starting to move in towards me. I pushed him away with my hands. Too close. What? This is a normal distance, you know, considering that we're a pair. There is no need for us to get so close just because we are paired up. Oh, when I say a pair, I mean how we're a couple. Sorry for the confusion. Since when did you and I become a couple? I totally think we got a whole lot closer in that dream, don't you think? Like this. You really gotta stop using violence to hide your embarrassment. My shins can't take it. Perhaps you should stop testing me then. Enough already. We need to search for the traitor. I will not let you shirk your duties this time. I see through all your tricks and deception. The traitor? What? Did you just realize something? Not really. I'm more curious about why my ingenue gal is so cold-hearted today, miss. Ingenue? I still don't understand what they mean by that word. I can kind of tell by context, but not completely. I still didn't look it up from last episode. I should have. That is not a thing I'm going to do right now, though. That is a problem for StormDragon, for later StormDragon, not right now StormDragon. Just like finding out if I have food poisoning or not is a problem for either in an hour StormDragon or 5 minutes StormDragon or even tomorrow StormDragon. That might be tomorrow StormDragon's problem. Because it's all still me. I can't just shift it off onto the mascots. As hilarious as Alara seems to think it would be to suddenly give Cyrus food poisoning. What the hell? Alara, what is your problem with Cyrus? He knows what he did. Okay. And little bro just closed the door for some reason. I don't know the answer. I believe, I feel like with the mantra she's saying, it should be remain calm. Remain calm, do not let him get to you. stop inventing names for me. I have a perfectly good name that my parents gave me. Yep, there it is. Okay. Mikoto, so you want me to call you by your name? Mikoto, like that. You could try staying calm, but it won't help. The more you ignore me, the more fired up I get. But you're right, I definitely need to keep an eye out before I say things like that. Saku's behind me, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Morning, Saku! You noble folks sure do like to get up early. Eh. Good morning, Mikoto. It's another lovely day. Completely ignored. Well, I expected that. At least he doesn't have an axe this time. Or a knife. Sakuya, is Sarata not with you today? I think he's already at the dining hall. Oh, can you spare a moment of your time today? There's something I need to discuss with you. What is it? Just when Sakuya was about to speak, Koharu appeared from across the hallway. She was usually smiling, but for some reason she looked quite somber this morning. Oh, good morning, everyone. Itsuki-san, can I borrow some of your time? I need advice. Sure thing. What's up? I had a strange dream last night. Strange dream? Is it the one from the other day? Because they said a few days had passed, now it's suddenly yesterday. I was about to speak up, but Itsuki prevented me from saying a word. What is he thinking? You were in it, Itsuki-san? Yep. Koharu's text is actually kind of matching her dialogue, or at least consistent with how everyone else is. Someone told me that it was because you were the one showing me the dream. Strange dream, huh? What was it like? What happened? Tell me. You know I love gossip, girl. Give me the deets. I'm sorry, but I can't say. And now the cat's stuck in here because little Burrow closed the door. I think he had something game related to say. He had some sort of idea when he walked in earlier, and then he saw I was recording and got very disappointed. I think he wanted to play games together. Because I think he's scared that tomorrow I will be playing nothing but Final Fantasy 16. And I might. Depends on how long it takes the damn thing to download. There we go. Cat has been unleashed from the room. You can't say. Why not? I'm really curious now. Your cheeks are turning bright red. Did you do something super embarrassing? Girl, now you gotta tell me. You know I love gossip. I promise I won't tell Nanami. No, I didn't. So... Unless you answer my question, I can't really help much. Tell me, Koharu, what happened? You are the worst. Not satisfied with just her, so you're going to prey on Koharu as well. Hey, I'm joking. Just joking. Just looking for gossip. That's really it. All I want is some gossip. It's fine. I'm so sorry for bringing up such a strange topic. Please excuse me. Honestly, you cannot let your guard down around this man. Let's just take it down a notch, okay? I didn't want everyone to know what my power was, so I was just trying to throw her off. If you wish to hide your ability from people, you should stop manipulating their dreams. Well, I can't argue with you there. Oh, Sakuya, you are so wrong, man. There's not much point in trying to figure out the motivation behind Itsuki's actions. There's not much substance to him. Sakuya, you are the most fucking shallow character in this entire game. The only one more shallow than you is the pure chaotic evil antagonist pedophile. That disgusting piece of shit is the only one in the game that is more shallow of a character than you. And yeah, there can be characters that are way deeper than all of these people, but especially since they're using a lot of the same kinds of trauma over and over, but as Otome games go, these characters are definitely deeper than some others I have seen. There's one game that I will never ever play again because it made me as uncomfortable as the Ron route did in this one through pretty much every single route. And they didn't care about inconsistencies. It was called Period Cube. There's one character that's supposed to be there's one character that's an AI, basically. One of the guys is an AI. And he gets merged with a character that's an antagonistic character that you can romance in one of the routes as a branch off from another route. In his route, in the AI boy's route, he gets to take over that character's body. The AI boy is supposed to be 18. The bad boy antagonist guy is in his fucking 20s. Which already creates a few problems because of the age gap, but at least I think there's already age gap issues there, much like the Ron situation, the Nanami route, but this problem occurs. You see, once the two merge, they act like it's the AI boy basically takes over bad guy dude's life, and it's super uncomfortable. And like his age supposedly gets reverted, which is not how numbers work. That is just not how it works. It's super weird. Oh, and big spoiler alert for that game. I don't recommend anyone to play it, so I don't care. The thing that made me the most uncomfortable is that the biggest antagonist of the game is the main character's older brother. They're not genetically related, but they've been raised since children as siblings. Their parents got remarried when they were both child and smaller child. And they were raised and grew up together, and they were step siblings basically. If someone is raised as your sibling, even if you are not genetically related, I don't understand how that's okay. Even if you're not genetically related, I don't understand how being with a sibling is okay. That's just gross. It's just fucking gross. And most of the characters in that game are really fucking shallow, with like maybe one exception. It's bad. I went into that one expecting a good experience after having played this one, and I returned it to GameStop less than a week later. Because having beaten all of it, having gotten, less than a week, I got the platinum trophy on that shit. It did have some mechanics that were nice, of hey, you can go back to specific points and specific routes just through the menu and use different, have the story have already progressed. That was cool. That was the only good thing about the entire fucking game. There was one route that I legitimately enjoyed, and even then it's wait, how old is this dude again? Is he 18? Or is he older? Oh, he's only a year older than the player character. Okay, so there's no age gap issues, but he sure acts like he's in his 20s. That is the one most complicated character. And it's just ugh. The entire game made me uncomfortable. So, rant about other visual novels aside. That's really rude. Why are you always so cruel to me in particular? I need to be careful with drinking soda, because burps while recording. Maybe it's because I hate how you badger people into saying things they wish to keep to themselves. You know, like you're doing right now. Oh, I see. Their cold demeanors sent a chill through the air. They both smiled, but it was obvious that they were not enjoying each other's presence. It seems like their relationship is souring more and more each day. Well, that was quite the digression. Sakuya, earlier you mentioned that you wanted to talk to me. What was it about? I was thinking of writing a letter to send back home once we reach the next supply base. I was wondering if you'd like to as well. A letter home? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Who should I send them to? Let's see, there's grandfather, father, mother, oh, and my older brothers. How thoughtful of you. I was just going to send the one letter. You have such nice handwriting. You should not be so lazy and send just one out to everyone. I'll consider it. Oh, Itsuki, you should also send one back to your hometown at least. I bet everyone there would be delighted to hear from you. I'll do it if you teach me how to write one. Excuse me? Well, I suppose that is something I can do. Thanks. Just seal it when you're done. I'll send them all out together. All right, thank you. Letters to your relatives, huh? Is this the sort of thing they taught you guys to do growing up? We were not taught this specifically, no. This is just something that I would like to do. You must really love your family. All of them are good, decent people. Sakuya's family is also very respectable as well. I see. Itsuki, are you done eating? We'll be heading out soon. Yup. Oh. Miss, I've actually got to go handle some business. So, can you head to the room first? I'll head over when I'm finished. Huh? Itsuki stood up and left quickly. I could see Ron ahead of him. The two talked briefly, then left the dining hall. Business with Ron? What is so important that it cannot be discussed right here? Last time they were talking near the waterfall. That place is quite out of the way. Those two have been hanging out a lot lately. That's kind of sus. Indeed. Do you know anything about it? Maybe I'm thinking too much into it being sus. I don't really know anything about it. Heishi's expression turned gloomy. For some reason, I was growing concerned as well. Maybe Heishi transferred some of his emotions to me due to his telepathy. Do you have any concerns in regards to Ron and Itsuki? Not exactly. There's nothing about Ron that worries me. I don't ever feel any malice from him at all. It's kind of like he's an animal. He doesn't seem concerned about anything whatsoever. When you put it that way, it seems like Ron is a pretty decent person. Yeah, and that's why he flies under the radar. So there should not be anything to worry about in terms of him and Itsuki bonding, no? Sorta, but well, Itsuki's been a bit weird. I feel like he's brooding over some... What? We're talking about Itsuki here. I'm sure he just dodged a question. We asked him about it. Itsuki's brooding over something. Oh, hi, miss. I thought I told you to wait in the room. What did you talk to Ron about? It was nothing important, just random chit-chat. And you had to leave the room for that? Yep. You are hiding something. Nope. Did you want to talk smut with us? Talk smut? I thought it might be too intense for an ingenuous gal like yourself. What is talk smut? Oh, that's right. There's no way you would know something like that. Fuck. What is it? Explain this talking smut. Well, for one thing, you really don't want to be shouting it out loud like that. Fine. Shall I just go to the library and research it myself right now? I mean... Are you ready to go? Let us begin our trader hunt. What? Can't we just stay here a while? We do not have all day. I cannot waste my time on such pointless things. So is chatting with me pointless to you? Well... Oh. I have food poisoning, fellow dragons. I can feel the food poisoning. It is worse food poisoning than I normally get in this situation. Usually when I fuck up and give myself food poisoning, it reacts in a very specific way. I've only ever given myself food poisoning that reacted in this specific way, as opposed to the way it normally reacts when I fuck up. One other time. Every time that I have gotten food poisoning that I didn't unintentionally inflict on myself, I got it from a restaurant. I'm glad the LeBro decided that he did not want stir-fry tonight and made himself a sandwich. So at least only one of us has food poisoning. And he can make me some nice peppermint tea later. Oh gosh. I might not be able to cuss when I reach the point of having to run to the bathroom. I might not even make it to the bathroom. Good thing there's a trash can right there. If I vomit, I will edit this. I will edit it out. Don't worry. I'm gonna avoid having to do that, because editing is a pain in the ass. But if I vomit, I will edit that part out if I have to be too close. Don't worry, you won't have to hear it. I have a lot of fun when I talk with you, miss. I feel a sense of true joy that I don't think I could find in dreams. But my happiness wouldn't matter to you, right? You probably think it's pointless. Itsuki looked dejected. Did I go too far? What should I do? I think it's say nothing. What if he's just acting sad and he isn't actually bothered at all? It is Itsuki, that makes it quite likely. Miss, why so quiet? Is it 'cause I got you again? I knew it! I saw right through your terrible acting! Terrible, that's a bit harsh. Jeez, I wasted energy worrying about him. I suppose an hour break would not hurt. Too close, why did... I'm rewinding because I picked the wrong one and I get one do-over per episode now. At least for this route. I apologize, I went too far. I genuinely apologized. Time spent with Itsuki. Before I did think that any time spent with him was indeed pointless. But things have changed now. I too enjoy being together. I can't believe you actually apologized. I should speak my mind more often. I'm not pointless to you. I can stay. Of course you can! Because we are paired up. Do I speak that aloud? No. I swallowed those words. Not because we are a pair, but because I... Yay! Itsuki be happy! What's the gauge at? Okay. We currently are only still with the one fuck up from the first episode of the Itsuki route. Because I want to see him smile, that's why I'm here with him. I suppose an hour break would not hurt. Too close? Why would he move so close all of a sudden? An hour, that's it? That is not enough. We have to search for... Okay. I don't know if the soda's making my stomach worse or better. Thankfully, that was just a burp. It was just a burp, fellow dragons. I might have to stop recording this episode early. And go to bed early. That is not enough for you? We have to search for clues too. Besides, sitting around talking all day would get terribly boring. Oh, but there's plenty more we could do. No, there is not. Right as I was about to deny what Itsuki had said, I recalled what happened this morning. Oh, yes, there is something else, actually. Right. Guess you're ready to finally. Guess you're finally ready to accept my feelings. I'm delighted. Indeed, we have to write letters. Huh? Let's go to the library. I shall bring the pens and paper. The library, but it's so stuffy. That's just the usual yawn, fellow dragons. The library, but it's so stuffy. Wouldn't you rather go somewhere where we can be alone? Like my room, perhaps? No, I would never go into a man's room. Besides, if we're in the library, we can use the dictionary to look up how to spell difficult words. It just so happens there's a word I need to research as well. Girl, same. As I've already mentioned in this episode. Well then, let us meet in the library. If you abscond, I will not speak to you for a week. Ugh. That was Itsuki's boredom. That was not just an actual yawn. That yawn is also in character. Regardless of who the letter is for, a seasonal greeting is very important. You express your sense of the season, as well as how you are doing and what you have been up to. Uh-huh. For the body, simply write what you would like to tell them, then wrap up with some closing remarks along with a postscript. Understand? Okay, I thought postscripts were optional, but that's fine. What's with the flat responses? And the yawn? Are you taking this lesson seriously? So, for these letters, it doesn't matter who they're to, right? Of course. Itsuki grabbed a pen while scratching his head. After pondering for a while, his pen slowly started to move. I was certain he would start chatting again, but he appears to actually be writing. He seemed like he was putting a lot of thought into what he was writing. I wonder who this letter is to. Maybe he's writing something to his older sister. No, I think he said that his power was a memento of some sort from her. That means that she must be... I really know almost nothing of this person. I have no idea how he lived his life until now, or what kind of people he spent time with. Then maybe you should ask before you end up going into a more serious relationship. That's kind of important. At least you've spent at least at least 2 months together, but which is longer than some of these games, but you know, it's, you gotta bond better. And yet, before I knew it, I had developed a sense of trust for this man. I wonder why. Aren't you gonna write one? Isn't that the whole reason we came here? Of course I am. I was just thinking about who I wanted to write to first. Oops, I messed up a word. We still have plenty of paper left, so you can start over. Sorry, could I have some? I never attended school, so I only learned how to write from imitation. Just so you know, I'm probably going to ask you for paper a lot. That okay? Of course not. Even if we run out of the paper here, I have more back in my room. And Sakuya should have extra too. I wouldn't want any from Saku, though. Why? Just wouldn't feel right. This is the first time I've met someone my age, he's older than you, who never attended school. Again, he's older than you. And he's been through some shit. I wonder whose letter could be for. He's really working hard on it. That one was just a StormDragon yawn. My mighty exhausted roaring. I really don't know if the soda is helping. If not his sister, maybe his parents, or... Just as he said, Itsuki needed a few rewrites. Just as I was about to finish my letters to my grandfather and parents, Itsuki finally finished his one. All done. Well, it has been a while since I had to do any writing. That was exhausting. Here you go, miss. Huh? What? Is this not a letter to your hometown? Nope. This letter is for you. I accepted the letter without saying a word. Itsuki had said that he had not written in quite some time, but he had beautiful penmanship. The pretty letters fell as if they flowed, and I could not help but think that they somehow resembled the man who penned to them. Oh, it'd be embarrassing if you read it in front of me. Could you read it when I'm not around? Miss? I just thought of something silly. Hmm? You were writing so earnestly, I was wondering who the letter was for. Then you have this beautiful handwriting, even though you told me that you never attended school. I thought perhaps you practiced for someone. For the day you would have to write a letter while thinking of someone, like just now. Miss? And since you are so used to being around women, I thought that you would probably be writing to one of them. Whether or not that is what you were thinking is none of my concern. Rather, I do not know why, but it made me sad. Itsuki stroked his hand against my cheek, and then the place that he touched immediately grew hotter. You don't have your barrier up, miss. I'm simply too exhausted to raise one. You're tired because you push yourself too hard. You protect the ship day and night. What tires me is your constant jokes. I have not forgotten nor forgiven what you did in that dream. That hot spring bit was entirely uncalled for and crossed too many lines. Sorry, that was, how do I put it? I always thought you liked Saku, so I figured it would be best if I helped you two get together. And he clearly likes you. That was just you being meddlesome. So he wanted Sakuya and I to be intimate? Why is Itsuki of all people telling me this? I thought he said he would protect me. Sorry, I won't say that anymore. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone. I just thought I'd make you happy. Although, to be honest, that wasn't my true motive either. Then why do all that? I cannot read you. I can never tell where the real you ends and the jokes and lies begin. I'll protect you. I like you. The things that Itsuki said pierced my heart. All the odds have made my nose runny. I had been able to deal with them being jokes, he would say to any girl. But now I am clinging to those words. Everything I said to you is true. No, wait, I did say some things when we first met that were only intended as jokes. But somehow even the jokes all turned into the truth. I do like you, and I do want to make life easier for you. And I do wish that I could be by your side forever. But then, if you liked Saku instead of me, I figured I should let you go and be with the person you liked. And you would be satisfied with that? Would you truly be happy if I ran off with someone else? Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. But if you were to choose between your own happiness and the happiness of the one you cared about, wouldn't you choose the latter? But you assumed what would make me happy on your own. What you did was selfish and thoughtless. I'll admit I screwed up there. But was I really so wrong for wanting the girl I like to be happy? Wanting the one you like to be happy? Is that the right thing to do? Yes. Yes, it is, Mikoto. Yes, it is. I say it is. No, it is not wrong for you to feel that way. Oh, it's just the way I express my love. I want to spoil the girls I like. I can understand that, but still, I cannot say that I am convinced. You seem unconvinced. Would you be happy if I achieved true joy? I'm gonna rewind. Because we've already got one wrong. I really want to see. Yeah, I know, I'm breaking the rule. I'm just outright cheating. I don't get one next episode, fellow dragons. It is wrong. I would not be able to stand it. I simply could not bear to see the person I loved with someone else. I could not wish for their happiness. I would never feel at ease. I am sure that I would want to disappear. But for you, it is a different story. You say that you like me, but in actuality, you are just... You're wrong. You're wrong about that, miss. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I was wrong, and I fully understand that now. I want to be kind to the girl that I like, and in order to do that, I thought that my happiness didn't matter at all. I tried to cover my feelings with lies, But what I thought I was doing out of kindness was just hurting you instead. I'm sorry, what I was doing was the easy way out. I should have properly confronted my feelings for you. Itsuki? I'm sorry for getting so emotional. It was wrong to yell at you. There we go. Right answer. I'm not allowed to do that next episode since I did it twice, fellow dragons. No, it was my fault. My actions are what caused you to say all of this. I'm sorry. My feelings, true feelings for Itsuki are... The pain in my heart from before had transformed into a new pain that enveloped me in a tight embrace. Would you be happy if I achieved true joy? I want to be with you forever. Aww. That's a cute kiss. I love you and the way you work so hard. That's why you have to stop pushing yourself so much. If you keep this up, you're going to pass out. So at least relax when I'm by your side, okay? Miss? Hey, did I break you with that kiss right there? Miss? Miss? Oh, I broke her. Miss, where are you off to? Mikoto, are you almost done writing your letters? If you have any leftover paper, could you share some with... Miss? Oh! Itsuki, have you done something to her again? Well... Have you already forgotten what I said to you? If you ever hurt her, I'll... Yes, I remember. I understand that your childhood friend is super important to you. But aren't you being just a tad overprotective? Maybe a little bit possessive? I don't fully get it, but she's something like an older sister to you, right? If that's the case, I think you can tone it down a bit, little bro. Older sister, huh? Guess I did say that. When we were children, I always followed her around because I was so frail and small, even though I was the older one. I seem to remember seeing something like that. You two together in the past. You were like a wild boar and white bunny. And how would you know that? I think we've crossed paths, but you know what? Never mind. As a noble, pure, and innocent maiden, she was the jewel of her lineage. Of course I thought of her that way as well. Aren't you putting her on a bit of a pedestal? She's an average girl. So everyone worshipped the ground she walked on, is that it? Pretty much. I guess that makes sense. I can see why she turned out the way she is. Trying to take on the world all on her own. So she couldn't utter a single complaint because there wasn't anyone she could rely on when she was growing up. The reason she pushed so hard was me. It's not like you're the only one to blame. No, it's all my fault. Because of me, she... Give me a break. Could you stop acting like the two of you are the only people in the world? Oh. I mean, it all comes down to her powers, doesn't it? Her powers are bad for her. Mikoto doesn't think that, though. That's kind of the whole issue here, isn't it? Itsuki, you're... What was that? Mikoto! Itsuki, is Mikoto the one that you truly... I suppose I must let my precious sister go. But why am I in the water? My mind was spinning in circles, so I attempted to calm myself, and then... Miss, are you okay? Hang on. I'll be right there. I looked over in surprise to see an anguished Itsuki diving into the lake in an effort to save me. Stay back! Taken aback, I vigorously swam towards the opposite shore in an attempt to get away from him. Stay back? What are you doing, miss? Mental focus. I am clearing my mind of all earthly thoughts. What? Oh, wait, miss. Stop following me. Mikoto, how the fuck did you end up in the pond, girl? StormDragon wants to know. I've never understood this. Did you get pushed when... Did you go up to the second floor and get pushed? Or the third floor, or the roof? Actually, the roof, you would have been thrown out of a hole. So maybe not. As I tried to lift my drenched, heavy body up onto the shore... What the fuck are you guys doing? Mikoto and Kagami are playing in the water with their clothes still on. Is this some new kind of game? Oh, that's what's happening? I don't think so. I kind of want to go for a swim, though. But you're not doing anything. Would you please move? Mikoto, you're going to stay in the water if you... Mikoto, you're going to get cold if you stay in the water too long. Sakuya? Sakuya extended his hand to me. If I take his hand, he will get wet as well. I'm fine. I can get out on my own. That's right. She doesn't need Saku's help. Huh? Yeah! When I turned to identify the voice, Itsuki had already caught up with me. I had no time to protest as his powerful arms tugged me away. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, come on now. Just stay calm. Guess it's not quite the season for swimming yet. Let's go already! This is like the opposite of the usual. Huh? What's the opposite? When Kagami is nice to Kuka, Nijo gets angry. But today, Kagami is upset because Nijo's trying to be nice. Oh, Senri. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. With his usual smile, Itsuki left over to Senri and clapped a hand tightly over Senri's mouth. Why don't we have a little private chat over there? Don't worry, it'll be tons of fun. Gossip time. Please don't touch me, you're going to get me all wet too. Itsuki patted Senri's head and dragged him off into the distance. Do you think Senri will be okay? He dug his own grave. Besides, Kagami is not Yuiga. So how bad can it get? Oh. How worried should I be about this? How worried about this crap should I be? After the incident, we returned to our rooms and changed out of our wet clothes. Mikoto-chan, would you like me to bring you something to dry off with? Thank you, but I'm fine. I will change clothes as soon as I return to my room. Yep, you don't want to stay soaking wet and catch cold later on. I think I've said this before, but I have never had something like that happen to me. I've never gotten sick from having wet hair, wet clothes, or being out in cold weather for too long. That has never caused my immune system to be compromised enough to get sick. Some people it can. For me, that's just never happened. This excessive intense heat, however, that has made me feel sick. Okay. Other things that have made me feel sick is fucking up when I fuck up with cooking, because I use an ingredient that is absolutely bad, apparently. I fucked up. I should not have used something that was freezer burnt and thought it was fine besides the freezer burn. That's my bad. That ain't something you'd normally say. I'm freezing. It's my fault that this happened. I know I was quite confused, but why the hell would I just jump into the water? I probably made Sakuya really worried too. I should probably apologize to him. Sakuya, Sakuya, what's wrong? Sakuya? Hello? Even when I went up close and called his name and waved my hand in front of his face, Sakuya just stood there dumbfounded. There was something different about his expression from usual. The future. Huh? The future's changed. Huh? As he faintly whispered those words, a single tear fell from Sakuya's eye. The future changed? Do you mean your future? Yes, my future. Oh no. I know. Oh no. This isn't the only time this happens. It's just the only time he has a chance to say anything about it. Fun fact, this happens in Mystery Man's route too. I don't know why my future has been altered. However, I clearly saw it. The future changed. Sakuya's future was always a constant, but for some reason it had now been overwritten. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Sakuya? Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. The others, now aware of our conversation, begin to stare at us curiously. Miss, what's going on? Why are you two crying? Did something sad happen? It depends on the perspective. For Sakuya, it's sad. For Mikoto, it's not. But Sakuya will get over it. As opposed to his situation before, where he was okay with the bad thing. But kind of left him kind of fucked. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's just outright saying it. No, not at all. A long time ago I saw a premonition of an awful future. But now, that future has changed. You saw the future? That's what your power is? That's why you do all that divination crap? Yes, it's to cover up my power. Forgive me, I don't really feel like going into further detail. Well, I don't really get it, but this is a good thing, right? I was worried when you guys started crying all of a sudden. Yes, it was nothing bad at all. The future has changed for the better, right, Sakuya? Sakuya, what's wrong? Sorry, I might have overexerted myself by using my power. Not that I can control when it happens. I'm going to head back to my room. With that, Sakuya started to walk past us to return to his room, but as he did, he flicked his eyes over to Itsuki. To talk. What do you mean? I wonder if Sakuya-san's gonna be alright. He didn't look too good. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about him. I'll go and check up on Saku. But your clothes are still wet. Not to worry, as soon as I'm done taking care of Saku, I'll go back to my room and change. Wow, Kagami's showing concern for someone who isn't female. Maybe it'll snow tonight, too. What the fuck is going on with Sakuya and Itsuki? As I watched Itsuki's back recede into the distance, I felt a strange sense of mounting anxiety. I was not sure if the interaction was the cause, but ever since that encounter, Itsuki would not leave his room. Oh. Yoko channel. Yoko channel. Always watch it. Hey, third floor. People with the O blood type. We only have one universal donor on the ship. Oh! God. You okay, Aki? You look terrible. Don't call me Aki, damn it. What's going on anyway? Why'd you call us over for, you damn birds? Well, I learned you two share something unexpected, so I just had to get an interview. Share some? Is there anything that springs to mind? Hell no. What the fuck could I possibly have in common with this damn playboy? Too close. Back up, bird. Yeah. You don't seem angry, Kagami. Well, he's got me pegged. What kind of man would deny when someone knows exactly what he is? A weak-minded, pathetic man, that's what. What kind of guy puts his hair in a bun with an ornamental hairpin? It's my sister's, you fuckwad. Says the guy who ties his hair with a cute pink band. I see, so what you have in common is that you both have cute hairstyles. Can you not call it cute? Unlike Aki, that's not really the look I'm going for. The hell's that mean? Exactly what I said. Oh, I guess kids do need to have things spelled out for them. What the fuck did you just say? I think we're gonna have to throw it back to the studio. Let's cut to another broadcast. You heard exactly what I said, Aki. This is what you get for making fun of a memento from my dead sister, you little bastard. Oh, meanwhile, I thought this was gonna happen. I thought they were gonna be very confused about Itsuki being the only one. But no, I forgot that Akijo apparently has. Oh shit! Sup, dude? Is it gonna spoil his name? Excuse me, we're from Hyoko-chu. We sent over that interview request the other day. We provided the massage machine you requested as a token of our appreciation. Thanks for joining us. Okay, yeah, it spoils his name right there. Hi, Natsuhiko. Hurry up and get this over with. So I'm sure you just witnessed what is happening inside the ship with those two. But what, do you think you happen to have anything in common with them? How would I know if I have something in common with two people I have never spoken to? Ah, that's right. Well then what about your looks? Do you or your styles have anything in common? Looks? Well, I don't grow my hair out like either of them. What's with that little tied back part underneath your... What's with that weird bangs thing you got going on there, Natsuhiko? You're right. Huh. Why are you peeping so loud? Found it's a shared feature. What? Azuma? You have your hair tucked behind your ears. So you're going for that look too. What do you mean by that look? Well then, that's it for today. Please tune into Hyoko channel next week. Hey! No. What did you mean by that look? Are people trying to say Masamune and I are gay for each other again? Because all of you know, I fucking hate that guy. Let's be real. Like, there are some characters in this where I'm like, okay, maybe these characters would be bi. Natsuhiko is one of them. But definitely not for Masamune. There are some routes where it's like, oh, maybe Heishi and Akito are a thing. Huh. Other routes, it's just like, no. Like, there's also some characters where I'm like, yeah, no. Like some of these characters, it's like, nope. Definitely straight, or maybe even homophobic. Then there's the definitely compensating for something. I kind of imagine Itsuki as being either bi or pan and just not being interested in the guys on the ship specifically. Just like, yeah, no, none of these guys are my type. It takes a very specific set of things for a guy to do it for me, but it is possible. It's happened before. That is just the kind of situation I see Itsuki having, but no way to know. The game doesn't specify that. The game has it set up so that we assume that everyone is straight, but the way these characters are written, I don't know, some of them could be bi. Some of them could be pan. Some of them could be in the closet and just outright gay. Then there's Setsu, who we do not talk about in this route. Alright, fellow dragons, that's it for this episode, because I'm pretty sure I have food poisoning. See you next time, fellow dragons. I'm gonna go make myself some peppermint tea and lie the fuck down.